This is reading lesson number 79. This video is for you if you struggle with reading. I'm April McMurtry, a professional reading specialist, dyslexia specialist, and the developer of the Learn Reading program, and I'm teaching you to read through 100 videos. It's important that you start with lesson 1, and I have that video linked for you in the description below. The first 10 lessons are taken from my Begin Reading packet, and you can get those worksheets in a link next to the number 1 in the description. Lessons 11 through 90 are taken from my Learn Reading program, and those lessons are linked next to the number 2. And lessons 91 through 100 are taken from my adult reading class, and you can find those worksheets next to the number 3 in the description. If you would like to join me at any time in my live adult reading class, I'd love to have you. There I can help you more personally. If you would like an online tutor, I can recommend several, and those are in the description also. Okay, let's get started. Here's where we left off on lesson 78. We were talking about that silent letter pair WR that makes the R sound. These last 4 words were your extra practice. This one is wristband, wriggled, wrestled, and handwriting. That brings us to lesson 79. Your sight word for this lesson is people. Here is your sight word page to practice all of the words that you have learned to this point, as well as your new one, people. Your new grapheme is another silent letter pair, KN. KN sounds like the K is silent, so you only hear the N. So when you come to that KN grapheme on this page, say the tongue goes to the top of your mouth and it stays there. And then practice all of the other graphemes that we've learned to this point as well. And here is your phonemic awareness page where you're going to practice separating the sounds in each picture and then identifying where you hear the sound. Which brings us to our page for the day, our new words. I'm going to do this first one for you, and then we'll do the rest together. So I already know this is my new reading hack. I'm going to cross out the K because I'm not going to hear it. I only hear that sound. We also know that EE says E. We learned that in a previous lesson. So the sounds are N, E, S. Pushing those sounds together, it's knees, knees, plural for knee. More than one knee is knees, plural. All right, I'll be quiet while you work on this one on your own. So this KN says the K is silent. Oh, this O says ah. We know that because there is not a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spaces. So the sounds are N, ah, T. Together it's not. Not as in a knot in a rope or tying a knot. Not that, not the N-O-T, not like I do not want to do my work. This is a homonym or a homophone. It sounds the same, but it's spelled differently and it has a different meaning. So this knot with the silent letter pair at the beginning means a knot, as in that you tie. Okay, I'll be quiet while you do this one. All right, we know this KN says N, EE says E. That first D says its name because there is a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. The second one is silent. So the sounds are N, E, L. Blended together, it's kneel. Kneel, as in you're going to kneel down on your knees. Let's try this one. So here we have that silent letter pair, KN. The K is silent, we only hear the N. Your tongue, make sure it stays to the top of your mouth and doesn't release. So the sound for KN is N. Here's that EE again that says E. We know this A makes it short sound A because there's not another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. So the sounds are N, E, P, A, D. Make sure your mouth is big, wide, and round for this ah. Knee pad. Knee pad. Knee pad. All right, I have a feeling you did great on those. If they were tough, don't worry. Practice will make progress. I want you to do the last 4 as extra practice homework. I'll come back next time and tell you what those were. And then if you want to continue working, here are some vocabulary words for you that all have that K and silent letter pair in them. Here are some word cards for you to print out, cut up, and use as flashcards to practice fluency. Again, if you need these worksheets, they are linked next to the number 2 in the description. And then here are your sentences to practice reading in context and your story. And don't worry, all of these sentences and stories and words for your extra practice only contain words that have reading rules that you've learned to this point. So there will never be any reason to guess. You will have, if you follow these lessons in order, you will have all of the reading rules and all the tools that you need to read every word on every page of these lessons. There will never be a word thrown in there that you haven't learned how to read. Okay, my friends, you're doing amazing. Keep it up. I'll see you in the next video.